So here's the tub that we're in the process of removing. Fiberglass tub. Originally I thought it was acrylic, but it is actually fiberglass with a acrylic laminate on the top, and you can see there's the two different layers. Here's the fiberglass, there's the filler. And I'm wondering if this top, because it's still got the plastic on it, was to fix the original tub at some point. Let's see if I can get back here and see. Because what I don't see on this fiberglass tub is the crack in it that I had to patch right here. So this tub is a insert similar to those bath fitters or whatever. Oh yeah, there you go. Look, you can see that that's the insert. There's the original tub. So, going back to the plumbing situation, this is what they had it laid on, and it's just a piece of plywood that's been raised up off of the subfloor. So we'll have to figure out how to remove this. The issue is that it looks like these 2x4s are actually on the platform they built. So I need to figure out if that's for the structure or if that's just something they use to square up the shower walls. Now, here's the thing. We've got plumbing back here, which I was told is okay for code purposes, as long as the outlet is obviously facing the outside wall, which they are. Fiberglass covers this up, so there's no need for any walling to be here because the lip is covered, the flange of the shower or whatever is covered by drywall or cement board. And what I'm discovering now is that on the back side of the tub, right down here, there's an outlet facing the tub. So, with that said, there's a 2x4, or I can't tell what it is, but it looks like a 2x4 that's covering up the outlet. So I need to figure out what that is, see if it's live, trace it back to the breaker box, and disconnect it, get that removed. At one time they did have a jacuzzi tub in here supposedly, or at least thought about it. That's the trap door to the closet. Something might have plugged in here if they had a jacuzzi tub at one time, but that really probably should have been hardwired and not an outlet. And the final piece is, if I can get down here with enough light and zoom in here, stand by. They glued this together, and you see how wobbly that is? I could literally pull this out right now. You see that? So the shower drain that they had in here is glued in place. So not the best plumbing work. I don't even think that's the right size, but it needs to be replaced anyway. So we'll deal with that when we get to it. Alright. Fun times. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is underneath the platform. Here's our subfloor, the OSB here. They put 2x4s in no particular pattern. Some of them are screwed in, some of them are not. I don't know why they did this instead of placing the tub directly on a subfloor. It would have been a lot easier. I don't understand it. Typically you would put cement board or something like that down on top of your OSB, but instead they stacked plywood on top of some 2x4s on top of the subfloor. There's the rest of the screws. I guess I forgot to screw down these pieces of 2x4. But anyway, so that's what we're kind of dealing with. Right now it's just going to be cleanup. We'll figure out, get our measurements, and see what kind of insert we can put in here. We waited, we did not order a shower because we knew we were going to run into problems like this and we needed to get accurate measurements. And I apologize if I'm sounding muffled, it's my mask because of all the dust that's in here. So depending on our measurements, we may or may not take out these furring strips. Some of them we will have to because they used construction adhesive against the fiberglass wall surround, and it's obviously stuck on the wood there. Looks like none of that's structural because they're not touching the ground. So they're not really doing anything except for leveling, or at least trying to true up the shower wall, which was ineffective. So in the event that we have to use these that aren't touching the wall, I'm going to put a 2x4 underneath and actually make it a solid wall. Just on the other side of here is our stairs. There's a plumbing coming from upstairs. There's obviously the outlet again. Still have to deal with that. So other than that, the subfloor, everything looks good as far as mold is concerned. There are just a couple of spots down here and up here. There's some rot right there from where that met the tub itself. So we'll treat that, get it out of here, and we'll see what we can do from there. Alright, so that was the tub removal. Now it's just clean up. Stay tuned.